Check this out.
Oh, I gotta send that out, man.
Now maybe.
Chapter 346 gave us the biggest example of character being nerfed for the plot. I've mentioned in my previous video a few times when Isagi got carried by plot armor, and one of them were character being nerfed. This happened again, the recent with Isagi's victory against the new Gen 11 Vivian Hugo. So let's talk about it. In the recent chapter, Hayuri ended up laying off the ball to Isagi, who now was open for a shot on goal. But before the ball reached Isagi, Hugo moved, blocked the shot course and started running toward Isagi, who now had the choice between passing to Baru or Shido, who were marked, or simply attempt to score. Suddenly turned around, recreating the same situation as the goal against Nigeria. Hugo was still on movement. Isagi claimed that he was aiming for a battle of luck and where none of the aptitudes, suitability and destiny matters. Hugo obliges and now asks to bet on where Isagi will turn when he received the ball. He goes left but missed, and Isagi went right and turned left, and won the duel. Here is the issue with all this. Hugo already knows how to stop the move Isagi did. He in fact kept doing it for the entire first half of the game. And it was this: maintaining contact with him and stop him from turning around, and when the momentum is killed, take the ball, that's it. It has been done before, Nai done it with Nagi, which forced him to trap the ball. Nagi has even done it on Kunigami, Ryo has done it on Shido. So he knows the technique is efficient. I've seen some people on the internet implying that Hugo was forced to move that way because Isagi was already in position and Hugo was behind. But it doesn't matter, because Hugo was already moving towards Isagi before he turns, and by the time he finished talking they were both flat-footed before the ball reaches them. So tactically Hugo still had the advantage and the opportunity to shut down all the options in one move. The other theory I've seen is that made the choice to play Isagi's game and go for a 50-50 chance even if he didn't have to. But why?
Because of Clara. Because that's what she would have wanted.
We already established earlier that Hugo still had the tactical advantage, meaning that his defensive aptitudes and suitability and destiny still beats Isagi's luck. In fact, he straight up said that destroying their luck is the best way to beat blue luck. He didn't have to accept, and in fact accepting this goes against his beliefs and ego. In other words, for Isagi to win, Hugo became a worse defender mentally and tactically. It is very infuriating because we could have had a clean victory for Isagi simply by having Rin being here sooner, which would have delayed Hugo's decision to go for a body press and force him to go directly for the ball and go for the full bet Isagi wanted. And the reason would have been that Isagi would still have the option to pass to a Rin that is free even if Hugo was marking Isagi tightly. It also would have been a call back to their first interaction in the first half, because after Isagi got body blocked by Hugo, Karasu and Rin came to support, but they got stopped by defenders. This time Rin is here and he is free. So Hugo gotta go fast and Isagi gotta bet that he will have the ball in the end. It would have worked. This is the kind of moments that explain why Isagi gets hate from fans. It's not just that he keeps winning, but some of his best victories are straight up bullshit. Isagi is the main character, and unlike the other characters that possesses unnatural gift, Isagi shines through his superior brain that allows him to create designs and logic to devour the geniuses. When a character is written like that, his victory must always make sense. It must be
Perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
It's not what we got here. Thanks for watching.